Thanks EA for inviting me to the Season 11 Early Access event. Alright, now let's take a look at the new gun, the C.A.R. It's an SMG. We're going to look at the recoil of this gun, how it hip fires, how it aims, its range, and we're going to compare it to the R9. You can see it just pretty much goes straight up, a little bit to the left, and then it just does a lot of S turns, squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. So I recommend pull down to the right for the first 12 bullets or so, or about half of a mag, and then really just feather the trigger. It's going to be really hard to control that squiggle recoil right there if you are at mid to long range with this gun. So I'd say feather the trigger, and I'll show you how I do that here in just a second. But here is the mid to long range, I would say now with this gun. I'm feathering the trigger. Again, remember what that recoil looks like. It is a nightmare to try to control that squiggle S. All right, and then here's the R9. Same thing. R9 does have a lot of kick, but here's the R9 at range. Same thing. I'm bursting the gun a little bit. All right, so here's a look at the hip fire. Hip fire on it is fun. This gun's got a really cool sound. I love it. It's fast, and the hip fire is a laser beam. Really, you can just move, you can strafe really quickly with this gun. It is so fun to use. Now, here's the R9. Let's take a look at the R9 hip fire. R9 hip fire, you guys know it's good. This gun's been around since day one. Hip fire on this one's super, super strong too. All right, going back to the C.A.R. here. The more hip fire on it. It's just, it feels so good. We wanted to use this gun so much. All right, now here we are aiming with this one. I would call this maybe like a mid to close range. This is the C.A.R. and you'll notice I'm switching between heavy and light ammo with this gun because it takes both ammos. That's what makes it incredibly versatile, and I think that I would never want to pick up an R9 now compared to this gun. All right, so to sum it up, the C.A.R. versus the R9, I'm going to choose the C.A.R. is the winner through and through. It might feel like it's a little bit harder to control than the R9, but it does a little bit more damage per body shot. C.A.R. does 13, R9 does 11, and it has the versatility with being able to use both ammo types. So I am using the C.A.R. 100% of the time if I have an option between the two. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new or enjoyed the content, please make sure you like and subscribe.